What's up, everybody? My name is Jonathan, aka Prodigy, aka the Brown Johnny Bravo, and welcome to the first official, unofficial sample podcast. We're just fucking around here, you guys. We don't know if we're gonna post it. We may post it, we may not post it. But I got my boy JMV here, Jordan, Michael, Morale, Beret. I'm sorry if you didn't want me to give out your government, but I already did it. My bad. That's my guy. We're just like, let's throw some topics in there, man. Let's just fuck around. Let's just see how it goes. Let's hop on the bandwagon. We had a little bit of technical difficulties in the beginning where I had forgot to press record. So we missed a little introduction, but it is what it is. So to ease you into the topic that we were discussing, me and him, we've been making these YouTube videos and skits ever since 2008. So we were on YouTube just like trying to blow up at the time. We kind of just took a trip down memory lane and just try to pinpoint the moments that that inspired us into doing what we did. We're gonna go just skip right into where I started. The difficulties became non-difficult, and I'm gonna just start off by faking me asking the question, and then it'll lead up to our conversation. Ready? So, we're gonna talk about just like, all right, let's just go. Okay. So, Jordan, do you remember the very moment when we decided we were going to make YouTube videos? Because I don't.
Yeah, no, I do, exactly. The most popular YouTuber at the time was Ryan Higa's YouTube channel. And then, I remember you were making like a little, like you started just to make some videos of your own on your channel. I think your channel was called like J2 Morale or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You were making like some like tutorials and getting like thousands of views on it, and that shit was hella funny. But anyway, I saw that you were making like these little videos, and I was like, hey bro, like I'm a big ass fan of Ryan Higa, like we should try to make some shit. And then that's when we first made the Scary Maze video that's privated and may never see the light of day again, but that was the first thing we ever did. The Scary Maze game. I don't know if anyone remembers that from like damn near like 15 years ago. But we made like a little skit based on that. Corny as hell. But we made that shit in like a couple hours, and then you edited it, put it together, and it was actually hella funny for the time. And then like we realized like shit, we could probably, pull this off. And that's where it started, to be honest. I feel like if we would have kept at it, then maybe we would have been all right. But I don't know. Making comedy is hard as fuck. Like, it really is. Like, doing comedy is the hardest shit. Because then, like, you think the joke is funny, and then you record it, and then you watch it back, and you're like, God damn, that wasn't funny at all. Like, holy shit, that was hella not funny.
Yeah, man, that's true as fuck. So yeah, bro. So you really like you remember like it was you hit me out the blue like it was your idea or what?
Yeah, no, I just remember we were over your house one day, and then we just literally came up with that shit in like a matter of like an hour, and then we just recorded it. We were like, fuck it, let's just see what happens, and then yeah.
Damn, bro. So you damn near. I mean, we both co-founded it, but it was damn like if you didn't have that epiphany, like it was all on you, huh? Or like it was all up to you, I guess. Or you started this shit, basically.
I just thought we were able to do it, and we kind of did. We pulled it off. We were hella biting off Nigga Higa's videos and shit. We were just kind of carbon copies.
We definitely were, but I guess we saw ourselves in their videos. Like really, you know what I mean?
No, but this was at the time. This is when YouTube was hella young, man. Like it's crazy how far YouTube has come in like 15 years, or like 12, 15 years. Yeah. Because, like, back then, everyone was just biting off each other. There was no copyright or anything on YouTube, so anything went. You could put any kind of audio on your videos, and, like, it wouldn't even have mattered.
That's true, bro, because those are the lip-syncing days, and you can't do lip-syncing videes nowadays. You already know that. No. Like,
bro, and imagine, like, if you watch a lip-sync video nowadays, you're like, what the fuck is this? This is not entertaining, watching a dude lip-sync to a video. But back then, that shit was fucking awesome.
But back then, why, though? Like, back then, that we would just watch some two Asian guys just lip syncing. Like, why was that so entertaining to us at the time?
The Asian dudes who lip synced in to the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember the most.
Yeah, I remember that. For real.
And that shit would get like millions of views. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I guess that's just the point where we were like, yo, we can do this too. So we literally did a few songs. We did a few songs. We did Can't Believe It.
We did one that got like, we did a lip sync video that got like 30,000 views.
Did we?
I think it was the Can't Believe It with T-Pain.
I know it had a good amount of views, and then it got deleted, and then we had to re-upload it.
I swear it was that. I swear it got like 30,000 views, and I'm like, shit, we made it.
I don't remember how it got deleted, but it did get deleted. This is hella funny. We had like Uncle Jeff coming through in the background. We had your little brother coming through in the background and shit, like opening the door, like, what's going on? That shit was hella funny.
It's like, we had no plans, bro. We just picked up our video camera and just fucking made shit randomly. And for better or for worse, whether it was funny or not, we just did it. And it was cool. Like, it was fun.
That was cool, bro. Like, for real. So, I mean, all right, so at first we had raw movies where we were just doing, I guess we were doing skits, we were doing lip sync videos, and I think that's probably the extent of it. And then like, and then eventually we had neoFlip, which was probably damn near only a year later. I think we started neoFlip in 2009. So it went from raw movies to neoFlip. First of all, I don't even remember how we thought of neoFlip. And I guess you
came up with it, and you didn't even
I did actually. I remember that.
How you came up with it.
I remember that.
and I was just like, all right, it sounds all right. So we just ran with it.
Hey man, it's kind of cool though. neoFlip. I remember my sister was lucky, like, man, that's derogatory as hell. But I was like,
my PSN to this day still has NF.
Hey, but hey, don't forget, Renz is over here mobbing on fucking on Fortnite and everything with neoFlip on his gamer tag.
That's right.
Still repping, bro.
I forgot about that shit.
Still repping.
Like the full ass name.
Still repping, bro.
Hey, the remnants of neoFlip. That shit lives on forever.
Bro, do you remember why we made that transition? Like, why we completely rebranded? Like, I have no idea, cause like
it was just some shit like you didn't think Raw Movies was like a cool name or some shit like that.
You think so? Cause I mean,
yeah, I remember. I mean, that was the whole reason. Like, because I love Raw Movies too. We even made T-shirts and shit with Raw Movies.
Yeah,
and I thought that shit was like the greatest. And then I guess we just wanted to rebrand. Like, you know, we just thought neoFlip sounded cooler, and I was like, fuck it, like, it don't really matter. But
I guess so, bro. Like, but were you in high school when you were doing all this?
Yeah, I was in high school.
Okay, because I was in middle school, and like I remember like people at my school were fucking with it, bro. Like that I got a lot of inspiration or motivation just from like people letting me know, like, yo, your videos are sick. Even some of my teachers seen it. I was like, oh, okay, let's go. Like, I really believed in it, for real.
Yeah, right. It give you like a little god complex, bro. Like, you got like, oh shit, like I'm getting some clout.
I think, bro,
people noticing me.
Because, you know, back then, like at 11 years ago, like, we didn't have iPhones and shit. Like, I was recording shit off of my cassette video camera, and I was like transferring it onto my computer somehow. And then we were just lucky that I knew how to like kind of edit, you know what I mean? And so that's why people like in middle school and even high school all the way back then, they were like impressed, you know? So it's just, yeah, man, it's just different times. But that shit is so easy now. You can do that shit in iMovie. You can record on your iPhone and like edit it on your iPhone and shit. So it doesn't seem like as impressive, but I don't know, man. We were onto something,
well, these days you can do anything on just using your phone alone. So,
yeah,
back then you had to know your shit.
Right, like basically the quality of our content back then, and even our content, like the scripts and everything, that shit would not fly like this, like, you know, nowadays. Like, like the standards are way too high.
That shit is.
Standards are way too high.
Like that shit was like 360p quality and shit.
Bro,
like,
realistically, I don't even know. Like, I don't even think skits are going crazy like that on YouTube at all anymore. Like, when's the last time you just watched YouTube skits? Like,
they're not.
Like YouTube skits. Like, we don't. I don't even watch that shit
nowadays
anymore.
Is like, yeah.
My fucking mukbangs
like,
and shit.
Mukbangs, like
mukbangs and podcasts
vlogs,
and shit. Yeah, vlogs for sure.
And vlogs, bro. Just random shit, to be honest. But I don't know about no skits.
No skits, sure. Bro. Yeah, it's definitely not the forefront like it used to be. Like,
And I watch skits too with like, you know, like these Viners, like old school Viners and stuff, trying to make like these like comedy shows and shit. Yeah. And I'm just so straight faced all the time. I'm like, God damn, this shit is not funny.
Shit.
This shit is not funny at all.
And it probably would have done well, like, you know, back then. But I don't know, bro. Shit just changed nowadays. Like, who knows, bro? But I don't know. It's whatever. Like, you just gotta ride the wave. You said what?
We gotta get into the big thing though. Like, so we started off with the movies and shit, but then we gotta get into the big deal. Like, how do we get into music and shit?
So I've always had this story in the back of my head of how I started music, and it always went back to when we were doing covers. Like, you know how I was always editing and shit. Like, I was editing videos, so I was just always into editing and shit. So I think we really just started. It started with the covers. Like, you know that started with the covers. I think the first cover we ever did was So Wonderful. Was it So Wonderful?
Yeah, So Wonderful. On the ukulele.
It was, and I remember recording it on, I think it's called Mixcraft. Do you remember that or not?
Lightweight? Not really.
I just remember recording the ukulele, and then I think you just came over and you recorded on my mic. I think that was the first time. So we started off with that, and then I just learned how to edit, just, you know, the covers, like the vocal quality of the covers. And then, I don't know, at some point we were just like, let's write our own songs. Like, let's just make our own shit. And I don't know what that point was. My memory sucks, but I know it like stemmed from the covers though, and just recording the covers, because like other people would do covers like on the video, which we did sometimes, but like I knew how to record it, you know. But I don't know when we started making our own music though.
Well, let me just say that, at least for the time, like what we were doing and shit, we were just doing those random videos and like making ukulele covers. You getting into rapping, when I still think about it, it's still probably the most randomest shit that ever happened.
It is kind of random, but
like, for real.
Do you know how though? Like, do you know how we started making music? Because when we started making music, I think it was rap. Like, I don't think we were really singing. Like, you were on the hooks, obviously, but I don't think we started with just singing songs. Like, we always started with rap. So like, when did we start like making raps?
What was like the earliest rap song we did? It was like,
I don't know. Did we do any? Oh wait, no, we did low key. So we did Rocketeer in December 2010, right? That was December 2010. But
what are them dudes' names? Far East Movement.
Yeah. We did that. That's one of the earliest ones, but I remember, I keep thinking that was the first one, but remember, like, that summer, we were at the Armada's house. Armada's like our cousins, and that's when I was still like, you know, jerking and shit or whatever. You feel me? I don't want to bring that up, but you know, you got to.
Hey, he means jerking as in the dance.
No, I'm talking about jerking my. I'm talking about jerking my. I was like, all right. So I was doing both. You feel me? Like, all right, now so like check it out.
Oh my god.
So we were in the Armadas. I remember like this was when we started rapping. Like, do you remember? I don't think I had a verse particularly. Like, I don't think specifically me, but I remember you and JD made a song. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I kind of do. I think I got the file.
Okay, hold on.
That shit was terrible.
Now that I really think about it, really think about it, was that the summer where I made that beat? And then, if want to get on my level, get a ladder then. Was that the same? You remember that? I know you remember that verse. I think that was the same one.
I think you started rapping before that. That sounds a little too much in the future.
Low-key, I thought that was the summer, like, before Rocketeer, because, yeah, I just thought it was. I don't know. It might have been.
I think Rocketeer was, like, the very first thing we ever did, wasn't it?
That's the thing, though. The summer of 2010 when I was jerking, and, like, I made a beat. It was a jerking beat, and, like, it wasn't good. But I remember JD, I remember you and JD made a song, though.
We did shit with like the K-pop stuff, remember? Like with G Dragon.
That was 2011. I remember that distinctly. That was 2011. That was like February 2011. So that was only like 2 months after Rocketeer, 2 or 3 months. But yeah, I think it really started that summer. But I wasn't rapping though. I wasn't really rapping like that. Like, I think I wrote that verse, and then I wasn't really rapping like that. And then a few months later in December, we did Rocketeer, and then.
Hey, if we really want to get down to it, I'm gonna be the one to say that I believe I got you into hip hop in general, or at least I started you on the path. Like lightweight.
You helped.
Like lightweight.
I mean, you helped. You and all the cousins and my sister. You guys helped. Like, if it wasn't for you guys, I mean, I don't know. I don't fucking know what kind of music I would be into.
No, bro. I remember specifically. You never listened to Kanye West ever. Never even heard of him. Never listened to his shit.
Yeah, that's facts. I'll always admit to that.
And then I was like, hey, that 808s and Heartbreaks album was pretty cool.
Yes,
like,
I remember you said it on MySpace, bro. It was a MySpace status. It was a MySpace status. You put like you got 808s, and I was like, you know what? You feel me? Let me go get this. You feel me? Let me see. So I bought it, or either me or my dad bought it. My dad probably bought it. And then you feel me? I hit you one day, and I was like, hey, you know who got that 808s and Heartbreaks? So. And that was.
And that's the funniest shit too, because 808s is not really even like a hip hop album.
not at all, bro. Not at all. I'm not saying it was my first introduction, but I knew hip hop songs, but I wasn't like obsessed with it. You know, like I wasn't into it. Like cause prior to 808s, I knew about the Carter 3. Like I wasn't the biggest fan, but I knew about a Millie, and I knew about the song he had with Robin Thicke, shit like that. But I just or just in or like I knew about T-Pain, and so I know T-Pain's like he's not hip hop, but like but I knew about all this stuff.
Something about Kanye, bro.
It's something about that album. Yeah, something about that album.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Kanye was the first person where I got an album and I was like I'm a fan of this whole album, which made me a fan of the artist. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't just like, oh, I like this song and it just so happened to have a rap verse on it, or you know what I mean? Like
I mean, let's just say you and me, big ass fans of Kanye overall of all of his music at this point. Like
so I do think about that. Like
big fans, so.
I did get into hip hop because of 808s. Like it was a very big part of it, and 808s isn't even a hip hop album, bro. Like there's no rapping in it. The only rapping in that
beats, but
the only rapping in that whole album is. Lil Wayne,
and
Lil Wayne. Is it
See You in My Nightmares?
Is it Jeezy on there or not? Or
no,
who's the one that goes, I'm what you want? Wait, no. I'm confused. Isn't there another rap verse on there though, or not? Am I tripping?
I think it is just Wayne. Kid Cudi was on there.
Yeah, but he wasn't rapping. He wasn't rapping on there.
He wasn't rapping, but Kid Cudi was on there.
Now that I really think about it, was Lil Wayne even rapping on there?
He wasn't. It was like melodic singing.
I don't think so. But I did know Lil Wayne from A Millie, and then like that was around the same time as Lollipop, which isn't really a rap song, but it's hip hop, But yeah, man. So I guess So Kanye. So I guess at some point we were like, let's make our own music, and then. We did it, and then people were so impressed at the time of our music. Well, at least at my school, like they were impressed as fuck, and I think they were just.
Well, I was because.
You said what?
Hey, I don't want to be mean to your friends in high school, bro, but you were showing me some of that shit, and I was just thinking, how did these motherfuckers think this shit sounded good? I really could not fathom how fucking bad that shit sounded like. I'm not name dropping nobody, but that shit was terrible.
You can't name drop no because you don't remember no names.
I don't remember no names, bro. But I remember specific things, and I'm like, damn, I know we at least 4 or 5 times better than shit.
I guess, yeah, but I don't know. I guess. I guess. I'm just thinking, like, what made me think, let me start writing something, like, I guess, like, you know what I mean? Like, let me write my own thing.
I don't know, because, bro, like, your rhyming scheme at this point is, like, crazy. Like, some of the shit you rhyme, I can't even begin to think about. Because I try to write a verse these days, and I'm like, bro, it takes me, like, 2 weeks just to write something, like, cohesive.
You talking about nowadays?
No, nowadays, like, writing songs is fucking hard, bro. Like, it really is. Like, it's very difficult. Like, you either got a knack for catchy what do you call that, catchy tunes or like a catchy hook or whatever, or you don't. So if you ain't got it, then you ain't got it. So it takes me a long time to write something that's like even just okay.
I guess, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, look, I fuck with my hooks nowadays, but like, not to get too deep into it.
No,
but
I do too.
I fuck with my hooks nowadays.
I really do.
No, but I fuck with my hooks, but I never had this skill. You know, I mean, like back then, you know, like damn near before a year ago, I couldn't do this. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't do this. So it's like, was it a hidden talent who had not been, you know, revealed? Like, I don't know. So it's like, that's a whole different conversation. Whether like, can you work towards having that type of skill? Which I think you can, because my hooks were ass before a year ago. Like my courses were ass. And I don't know, something just changed. But yeah, that's that. So we started making music 2011. I was on and off, but we were like, but this is during like the golden Asian era, you know what I mean? Like on YouTube, which is like, so we had like an extra kick, like we had an extra fire under our asses because of all the Asians that were blowing up on YouTube nowadays off of their music, and a lot of them were fucking whack, bro. And I think that's partially why we wanted to make our own music too, because some of them were kind of booty, bro. And we were like, what the hell? Like, if these motherfuckers are famous, like we could do this shit too. It's just a whole different era of YouTube, bro. Like for real.
And like at the time, I felt like that, but I didn't really know like how good we truly were until we actually started recording shit. And then again, you knew how to edit stuff.
Yeah. And
coupled with that, like I'm like, damn, like we actually were okay. Like we were actually pretty okay.
We weren't bad at all, bro. Honestly, like we weren't bad. Like if we were comparing to just other Asian artists who were popping on YouTube back then, like we should have been up there. Like if we had connects or if we were friends with them, like we would have been popping, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because some of them are just like, they're just so average, you know? They're like not even good. Like I feel like a lot of rappers, like a lot of like my friends who are like live in the hood, like they can rap better than them, you know? And they don't have no like online clout. Like they were just all right, you know what I mean? Like they were just, yeah.
Just naturally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like they weren't crazy, you know. They were just, I don't know. I don't know. Who knows, bro? Who knows, man? Maybe it's a marketing thing. Who knows, bro? But who knows, bro? But that was a whole different era, bro. Like when all the Asians were popping on YouTube, and then you know, fucking all the white people came and took over YouTube too. So the Asian era fucking ended. And yeah, man. And then we got motherfucking Jake Paul here, shit. You know what I mean? Logan Paul.
Yeah, I can't. No, yeah, I can't stand that shit.
So, I think we lost our, like the Asians we lost our buzz on YouTube. But it's like, that brings me to the next question, man. Like, what do you think is Hollywood's problem with the Asians, bro? Like, what do you think it is, bro? Like,
what's Hollywood's problem with the Asians?
Yes,
you said?
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Well,
what do you think it is, bro?
I think with nowadays and obviously we're in a very important moment in time in American history with like the Black Lives Matters movement, and just minorities in general just looking for equality in America. I feel like that shit is on the verge of getting better as far as specifically just like Asians in movies.
Things are looking up this year, that's for sure. Like, yeah, but recently things are looking up, but it's like, what the fuck? Like, at the same time, we're making very slow progress, bro. Like, very slow progress.
It's very slow. I mean, but I think definitely it's how do I say this? It's in the forefront now. Like, it's not going to be pushed to the back anymore. Like, it's something that they're going to have to address like all the time when they're casting these movies and these TV shows, because people are going to call them out on their bullshit. Like, hey, like, why the fuck is there not like a more diverse cast? Like, why isn't there more like black people and Asians and just minorities in general in these roles? Like, why is it always just
I'm just wondering.
Let's just say the Avatar: The Last Airbender effect, which that movie was fucking terrible, and they basically made all their Asian characters white, and that shit was the most offensive thing I've ever seen.
Yes, bro.
And
no, really, and I think weren't they considering for the Mulan movie that they were gonna use a white lead or something like that? Or am I tripping?
There was like rumors that they were gonna put like a white dude, a necessary white dude, to like help Mulan on her quest and shit to like save China. And people are like, well, what the fuck? This wasn't in the like original story, or like it's not necessary in general. Like it's just you're adding this character because you think Mulan needs.
They're fucking
up
the story, bro. It's like, what are you trying to do? Improve it by adding a white person? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, what are you trying to do, bro?
As soon as those rumors came out, Disney said right away, like, hey, no, we're not doing that. It's gonna be only Mulan and shit. So, yeah. And
so it makes me think, like, what is it about Hollywood that makes them think like this isn't good enough? This isn't sufficient. We need to add a white person. Like, bro, what? Like, what is it about having an all Asian cast that makes you go, damn, this is gonna suck?
Well, like, I mean, that's that fucking 50, 60-year-old mentality that probably still carrying over today. They're thinking that you still need your white leads in order to make money, and that's the process. They think they need a white lead in order to bring in the money, right? Bring in the ticket sales or the viewers or whatever the fuck. And that shit is just archaic, bro. Like, no one believes that anymore. If your show or your movie's good, then it's good. Like, just because you have this certain actor doesn't guarantee that it's gonna be good. Or like, just because you have these certain amount of people of this race in it it's gonna be fire. Like, no one fucking thinks like that at all anymore.
Hopefully, like, if your shit's good, your shit's good. Yeah, I don't know if that's to an entirety though. Like, I think there are some people because
like I said, it's not.
We're not at the destination yet. Like, we're not at the destination.
No. I mean, like I said, it's improving. But yeah, we're still not there. I mean, look at Crazy Rich Asians, bro. Like, it came out a couple years ago.
Bro, that's the thing. I had a point about that, right? We're making progress with Crazy Rich Asians. I love that movie, but we still, like, our first movie in 25 years with an all Asian cast, bruh, the movie that we're idolizing right now, I love the movie. The movie that we're idolizing for Asian representation, the movie's called Crazy Rich Asians, bruh. Like, the movie's called Crazy Rich Asians. Like, why can't we just have a regular movie with just regular Asians?
No. Okay, no, I agree with that. I kind of thought that too when Crazy Rich Asians came out.
The fucking movie is called Crazy Rich Asians. What the fuck? I get it, it's off of a book, but still, like, what the fuck?
Okay, no. Okay, but think about the movie just this year that won Best Picture at the Oscars.
Right.
Fucking Parasite, South Korean movie.
Yeah.
Won Best Picture. Like, that movie was fire. That movie was so good. And then the Academy.
It's good. That's a whole different level of Asian representation because they not even speaking English, So
So if they were able to see past that language barrier and just able to see the movie for what it was, which was a great movie, and award it their highest honor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, we making baby steps. It's not there, but we making baby steps.
I mean, I'm glad that shit was so groundbreaking and it won as many Oscars as it did, bro, because I don't know, bro, because obviously we're proving that Asians we can produce very quality movies. Like, Asian people make some of the best horror movies in history. Like, motherfucking Koreans make some of the best drama series, like, in existence. You know what I mean? It's like, we can do it. It's just like, what is it about Hollywood that doesn't fuck with us like that? Like,
that's just the next frontier is major Hollywood movies and stuff. But like you said, like, I feel like we're at a point where Asian culture is very at the forefront.
Hopefully, man.
When it comes,
if not the forefront, we're getting there. But it's a slow progress. But like I said though, like, I get really excited when I see a movie with like a lot of Asians that like isn't so focused on, look, we're Asian. Like, look, we're fucking Asian.
No, I feel you. Like, we just some regular people, right? Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying,
don't.
Crazy Rich Asians, bro. I love the movie, but the movie's called Crazy Rich Asians. The show, I love Fresh Off the Boat. The show's called Fresh Off the Boat, bro. The show's called Fresh.
Hey,
bro, calling someone a fob is derogatory as fuck.
Like, calling someone a fob is terrible. Don't ever do that. But
like they're lucky an Asian guy wrote that show because they're lucky an Asian guy wrote that show, Eddie Huang, because or he he produced it. Because if a white guy did that, it would have been over, bro.
Oh hell, dude! If it was like a white dude,
it would have been over, bro. It would have been over. So
no, they wouldn't have accepted it. It would have been over the first season. They're like, what the fuck? Why is this?
That's what I'm saying. Oh shit. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, baby steps, but I guess it's better than nothing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, yeah, it's better than nothing, but I don't know. We're not fully there like people think we're there. I think that's what I'm saying. Like we're like we still making movies that are over here saying, look, I'm motherfucking Chinese, like. But I don't know, bro, cause like the state of Asian representation, like in media, like okay, who do we have, bro? We have Randall Park. I really fuck with Randall Park. I told you that. We got Constance Wu. We got Awkwafina. Who else we got? We got Ali Wong, Mindy Kaling. Don't forget about Mindy Kaling. We got like John Cho, fucking Harold Kumar, and then Star Trek.
Yeah.
Who else we have? We have Ken Jeong. But Ken Jeong, he had a role in Transformers where he was like, Deep Wang. It's like, oh my God. Like, why are you doing that to him, bro? Why are you doing that to
him? Ken Jeong's role in The Hangover, that shit was like a lightweight offensive as fuck.
It was offensive, and people know it was funny as fuck because it's a crazy Asian guy, Like, he's a crazy ass Asian guy. So it's like, yeah, I don't know, cause that would not have hit harder if it was a crazy white guy. Like, it just hit differently because he was Asian, So I don't know, bro.
Yeah, no, exactly. It was purely because of his race.
Yeah, so. I don't know, bro. But I don't know, man. I guess we're making baby steps, but I don't know. Hollywood just gotta stop, cause I think like. How are they ever gonna listen to us unless they pull some shit like they did with Avatar or with Mulan, to the point where we give them the feedback where we're like, yo, this is fucked up. Don't do that. Like, other than that, they're not listening to us. Like, no one's even a voice for that shit. Like, who's a voice for that right now?
That's why I was kind of sad that, the pandemic and shit.
Yeah.
I was talking about the movie theaters and stuff like that. I was sad because Mulan was supposed to be like the big thing that came out during the summer. You know what I'm saying? The big summer blockbuster.
Yeah.
And it was like groundbreaking. Like, as far as this was Disney's first fully Asian movie, like a live action movie, not like an animated movie. Like, this was supposed to be the one.
Yeah.
And then now it's like. It's just not going to get the hype that it could have, you know what I'm saying? Because, obviously no one's watching movies right now. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know. That
shit is sad to me.
At least the slope is going upwards, I guess. But did someone just join our party? Oh, no. Hold up. One second. And this episode of our podcast is brought to you by Extends. Is your penis small? My penis is not as big as others I've seen online. How about you, Jordan?
It could be better, Jonathan.
Well, with our discount code, our Extends discount code, JMV. 69. From 6 to 9. From 6 to 9. All right. Stop. All right. My bad, guys. He has some technical difficulties. Jordan's over here running out of space on his phone and shit. Like, goddamn.
Damn, bro. The struggle is real, bro. I ain't rich. No.
All right, hold on. Let me see. What the hell were we talking about? We were talking about. Do you remember our very last slide?
It was like Asian representation, and I was talking about Mulan.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, that could be a whole episode in itself. So
I think we covered a lot of ground on this. This podcast was only supposed to be like 15 minutes and ended up being like 45. So you know what I'm saying? All right,
let's wrap it up. Hold up. Okay. Let's wrap it up. We'll revisit this conversation. All right, let's wrap it up though. All right, let me ask you a few questions. All right.
Okay, go
All
ahead.
right. It's just random off the bat. All right. Listen. All right. One. If you could write and produce a movie, just one, what genre and like what would it be? Like what kind?
What genre? What kind? To be honest, if I could, they're making the movie of this right now, but I'm such a big Batman fan. The Dark Knight is my favorite movie of all time. If I was given the opportunity to direct my own Batman film, that would be like the greatest
That's
thing.
the dream. Like you had one pass to direct and write a movie. That would be it.
That is the fucking dream right there. So
okay.
Yeah.
Who's Batman? Who's Batman?
Who's Batman? That's a hard choice. I can't think of anybody right now. I really can't.
Disrespect.
I can't.
Shout out Christopher Nolan. Fuck.
Christopher Nolan, my favorite director of all time. Man, I'll just if I'm doing real shit, I would make like a Batman Beyond movie, and I would make Christian Bale, old Bruce Wayne. As far as who would play young Terry McGinnis, like I have no idea who it would be. But
I think if I were to write and direct one, bro, I think if I had one pass, I would do a horror movie, bro.
You gonna be on some like what type of horror movie? I guess I should say.
I think like really screamer type horror movie, like a screamer,
like some
pop-ups.
cheap horror movie.
No, not some found footage shit. I mean, hey, realistically, if we're being on some more realistic terms, I feel like we could pull off a found footage type movie. Like we could do a found footage like horror movie, but I'm not even talking about found footage. I'm talking about like a horror movie. Like I don't know if we're talking about a dream movie. Like I'm literally talking about my favorite my top favorite movies, horror movies, which is like The Conjuring or Insidious and shit. You know.
My favorite horror movie of all time, still to this day, is the very first Paranormal Activity.
Of all time, huh? Of all time.
Dude. Crazy. Well, like, dude, watching that movie in the theaters was crazy. You remember that?
It was an experience. Did we? Yeah, it was an experience for sure.
It was one of them actually. I don't think it was the first one, but I remember just like the surround sound of all like the door opening and closing and shit like that. That shit scared the fuck out of me. And I was gonna say, the reason why that shit is so effective is because, bro, that shit happening in a house. Everyone lives somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
That's true though.
Sleep in your room.
The scariest horror movies are the ones where you could picture yourself in it. You know.
Yeah, so dude, I could not sleep for damn near like a week.
Plus the found footage, like cinema style is like that's like it creeps you out. It's like fuck.
For real.
I
love that horror movie.
But I would definitely be on my James Wan. You know who James Wan is, yeah. Like he did Conjuring. I think he helped out in Insidious. He did Saw. Like he's an Asian, bro.
He directed Aquaman too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He did work on Aquaman, but yeah, bro. I'll be on my James Wan, bro. Like I would do some horror shit. Like if I had one movie to do, like I would definitely do a horror movie. All right, bro. So look, check me out. All right, just two more questions. All right.
Okay.
Best fast food burger. Go.
Best fast food burger. I mean, if we're just talking burger only, it's In-N-Out. no question, In-N-Out. If we're just talking about burger, if we talking about details, we talking fries and other shit, that's a different story. But
okay, let's say other than In-N-Out, I'm talking about like I don't even want to say mainstream, but like just like all over the world, like worldwide fast food. Like what burger?
Hey, real shit, my favorite burger, besides, like the obvious shit like In-N-Out or whatever, Nations, bro. Nations. Yeah.
Nations is good, man.
You're right.
I fuck with
Nations cheeseburger be hitting different sometimes. Like, it really do.
You making me reevaluate my answer, though. Because I was thinking more so like, McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr., that type of shit. But if we're going to choose, we're going to choose like places that are made, like burger places, then yeah, obviously In-N-Out goes crazy.
To me, like, Nations was always lightweight, like a fast food place to me.
They are, but don't they have a burger on their logo? Or am I tripping?
No, yeah, they do. Like what's wrong with that?
right. Well, okay. Other than In-N-Out, because In-N-Out and Shake Shack go crazy. They go crazy.
Never had Shake Shack, but gotta
They
try
go
sometime,
crazy. I think
guess.
mainstream fast food. I think I really fuck with either the quarter pounder from McDonald's with cheese, quarter pounder with cheese, or I'm really fucking with like a Jack in the Box burger, bro. Like maybe like a sourdough Jack or some shit, or like something like that. Like I really fuck with those burgers, bro. Like for real.
If we're talking like just like out of like the big like well known ones, I guess. Yeah, the double quarter pounder too is one of my favorites.
I didn't hear anything you just said. You said what?
No, I said the double quarter pounder from McDonald's is one of my favorites.
You had a one up me, huh, motherfucker? I said quarter pounder. You said I like the double quarter pounder.
Double quarter pounder.
I forgot you used to work there, bitch. You know the whole menu.
No, I do, bro. Hey, no shit. Hey, if we talking about like throughout history, my favorite fast food burger, one of them was when I was working at McDonald's, the Angus mushroom and Swiss burger.
I remember that.
So
I remember that.
Good. That shit was so good. And
bro,
they took it out, and I was so sad.
Bro, and honestly, I don't know why, but a lot of those big fast food chains, they would have mushroom burgers and shit, and they would only be like promotion, you know? I'm just like, why, bro? That shit hits, bro. That shit smacks, bro, for real.
No, you know the funny shit is, like, cause I work there, right? I can be like, you can make your own meal, like to bring home at the end of the day. Bruh, I would fucking cook so much mushrooms for my mushroom burger. Yeah, I would pile that motherfucker.
I believe it, bro.
Hella high.
Bro, I would too.
You know, they didn't say shit to me.
I would too.
I put like 3 slices of cheese. Oh man, that shit was hella good.
Were you ever cooking? Were you ever cooking there, or were you only drive-through?
No, I did cooking for like the first 4 months. Like, yeah, okay. I was cooking for a while.
Okay.
And then, I'm not gonna lie, it's lightweight kind of fun, like the process of cooking at McDonald's.
I bet, bro, because I don't know. I would just like to learn how they do it. All right, this is an extension of that question. All right, if like give me an order at McDonald's that I could request that you recommend. Like it's not on the menu. Like you could request the shit. Like I know you got your own secret menu item, bro, that you really fuck with.
Hey, no, to be honest, during my lone year there, I never really learned too many like trade secret shits like that. Like,
not even trade secrets, but like, let's say like get a double, like replace the cheese with this or replace the bread with that, add this sauce.
Dude, like honestly, you think you would get a lot of that, but I didn't get any of that at all. Damn. Of course, you would get like yo McGangbang, McGangbang every now and then, but like no,
will McDonald's will they make that for me, or do I have to do it manually?
No, you have to do it manually. We won't do it for you.
Goddamn. Well, goddamn.
Hey,
all right then.
I'm just being honest, bro. Like they ain't gonna do it.
I mean, shit. Thanks for that heads up.
That's just some real shit. Assemble that shit yourself.
Bro, I forgot if it was Carl's Jr. or Jack in the Box. They had this popping ass portobello mushroom burger. That shit was so fire, bro. That shit was
I think that was Jack in the Box, yeah.
Oh, it might have been Jack in the Box too.
Jack in the Box.
But yeah, because you gotta try Shake Shack, bro, because they have that one patty that has mushrooms in it. It's made out of mushrooms, or it's made out of a big mushroom cap or something like that. So fucking fire, bro. So fire.
That was really good.
All right. One or two more questions. All right, ready? All right, best fast food pizza, bro.
Fast food pizza.
Like I mean, pizza chain basically.
Pizza chain?
Yeah.
Round Tables. If we're talking about pizza chain, Round Tables.
I think I'm sleeping on Round Table, bro.
I mean, like, I don't like Domino's at all, bro. Like, I hate Domino's.
Domino's has a fire-ass thin crust. I'll tell you that. They have fire-ass thin crust.
I think Pizza Hut's good, but Pizza Hut's hard to find near me, so, like, I don't eat it that much. But Domino's is actually, I feel like... No, I said Pizza Hut is good, but I haven't had it enough because it isn't near me at all. So
bro, that's my choice, bro. Pizza Hut, that's my shit, bro. It's really my shit. Mm-hmm. Pizza Hut is my shit. I love their cheese crust. I fuck with pizza. I mean, what's it called? Pizza Hut, bro.
Yeah.
But Domino's is cool.
I think Domino's is the worst out of all of them, to be honest.
I fuck with their thin crust. That's the only thing I get there. But we're just talking pizza though, because Domino's got some fire sides, bro. Their wings go crazy, and they have this garlic like cheese bread. Oh my god, bro, it's like an orgasm in your mouth, bro.
I never had that. I did like their pasta when I was getting it at the time. They had like a pasta bowl.
Honestly, I never get pasta from a pizza place, bro. It's not.
Hey, bro, like I was just feeling like
you got fettuccine alfredo from Domino's and shit.
A chicken fettuccine alfredo, bro. That shit was actually pretty fucking
from Domino's.
Good. From Domino's, bro. That shit was okay.
Oh my god. All right. Well, I mean, I won't knock it till I try it, I guess. But
hey, Round Tables for real though. That's number one to me at least.
All right, cool. Round Table on Pizza Hut.
Okay.
All right, one more question.
Last question, bro. Go.
One more. Number one, fried chicken. Number one, bro. Number one fried chicken.
Hands down. I don't argue with nobody, bro.
Oh my god.
I don't give a fuck. Jollibee's number one. Always number one and forever. I don't give a fuck.
Nothing wrong with Jollibee, huh? Nothing wrong. You can't find one flaw.
No, bro. They got the best fried chicken and the best gravy, bro. And they got adobo rice. If you ain't had adobo rice, you sleeping on it. You sleeping on it.
Well, damn. well, goddamn.
And if I had to choose second, if I had to choose second, it would be maybe like Church's.
Okay. I think I'm on the same path as you, if we're being honest. Jollibee, because, bro, if I really think about Jollibee, I can't think of a flaw, bro. But Jollibee hits, bro, like, for real.
Dude, just the crispiness of like the skin is crazy.
I think when I have this debate with myself, I always include price into the debate, you know. So they're a little pricey though. Jollibee's a little pricey, bro. But their gravy,
I think they're all pricey.
The gravy comes automatically, right, with the Jollibee. It's part of it. So I don't know. Jollibee goes crazy. I like their spicy one. Yeah, man. I don't know. I think Jollibee, not to be Asian as fuck, but Jollibee goes crazy, bro. Like, they go crazy, bro. For real.
To me, it's also because it is the most like non-regular option because there's just not that many Jollibees around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true, but it's an underdog for sure. And then I don't even think they'd be giving out white meat like that, do they? Because I don't remember getting white meat,
bro.
They don't have white meat?
It's all... No, it's all legs and thighs. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, my God. The thigh is my shit, for real.
Yeah.
Well, all right, motherfuckers. There you have it.
First run one.
We don't even got a title for this, but you feel me? We gonna keep rolling. You feel me? You feel me?
It's JMV now.
It's ProdiJ on the track. Brought to you by Extends. We got this. Shout out to everybody, man. Thank you to all the producers of this podcast. You feel me? Thank you to the artists of the theme song. We out here, man. We out here hopping on the bandwagon, man. All right, man.
Hey, bro, we ain't got none of that. No.
Hey,
right.
Shh. They don't know this, bro.
No,
all right, man.
Sorry, all right.
All right, bro.
Hey, we'll catch y'all on the next episode. Peace out, y'all.
Yee.